All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and the title stands as it is. A lot of people are like, what is going on? What is it? Vampires? Where are these people coming from? Well, this is the whole thing that Uncle Ted was talking about, Ted Nugent, that with open borders and every this ain't London. This ain't England. Maybe that's why Johnny Depp took off, right? They were looking for Johnny Depp for a while, the government was. Something about transporting stuff over, I don't know, over line or something, or country lines or something, or I'm not sure. But what is the thing? Is it vampires? I think it is, folks. Right? People are saying this ain't London, this ain't England, this is America. And that would explain we've got a lot of Brits coming over here, a lot of London people coming over here now. Even Prince Harry came over here. What did they bring with them? That's the question. What did they bring with them? Right? Now we got to go back to 1700s and hunt these vampires down. And yeah, everyone's like, it's unreal. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not kidding you. Why would people be screaming out that this ain't any other country but America? Now, is this why we are doing the things we're doing in America now? Yes. Does it explain why everybody's going nuts? Exactly, it does. If you look at the past history of vampirism and what they did to cities and states, it fits perfectly, folks. Perfectly to the T. Disease, madness. Look up vampirism when you're bit by a vampire. What do they usually do? It's just like the movies. People don't. I'm like, yeah, it makes perfect sense. What did these people bring over here? What are they doing to our country? Finally, people are starting to realize these people are saying they're our friends, but they really ain't. They're our allies, but they're really not. And of course, the government is finding that out as the military men are dropping. Right? We got other countries over here doing war maneuvers and practicing and everything. Little did they know they're actually killing their own people, probably. Yes. See, you got a problem, America, a severe problem. And there's only one way to cure this problem. Now, either we got to go out and well, I already got a bunch of steaks. They were selling a bunch of garden steaks at the dollar store. I cut them up for steaks and bought a wooden sledgehammer because we might have to go through that. Are some of the people around here have the symptoms of being bit by a vampire? Yeah. The plague is here. All this stuff, Black Plague, everything. So this is what we've been talking about, folks. This is Armageddon. This is the last of your days, folks, of America, of pretty much the world. But now you got to hunt these people down, right? These are the folks, the problems that we are seeing now in America did not exist 30 years ago, 20 years ago. This massive trafficking in children coming up missing. This is from England. It is from London, folks. They had a massive problem over there, right? Massive problem over there. One of their big movie stars or whatever was actually a suspect, they were saying, kidnapping kids, and they were doing so. This is a problem from another country, folks, that we let into our own. And it's sad. It's sad. There are no allies when you're at war, folks. Right? There is no allies when you're pumping out money. See, we've been giving these countries money. We've been saving their lives. Right? We've been saving their lives. We had to save London and England, right? When they were at war with Germany, Germany wanted to stomp the crap out of London. We had to save them from that. We're constantly flipping the bill for everything. And, we're done with it, folks. We're done with it. These countries are going to give us our money back. These countries are going to give us our money back. It was all a scam, folks. The fleecing of America. Yeah, everybody's now coming on. Now everybody's catching on to it. No, I was watching a young lady on a crime channel yesterday, and she was talking that it's a shame that all these drama crime channels now are being blamed as traffickers, and they always were. They always were traffickers. That's what these secret societies and gangs do. And then most of these YouTube channels are secret society or gang affiliated or some kind of an organization, whether it be trafficking drugs, trafficking human beings, children. It is very sad. We got a vampire ourselves in this little town, right? So what do? I don't know. I gave my opinions on what we should do to this small little town. Sometimes you got to burn things down and start over. Sometimes you have to go back to the 1700s, right? If everyone's saying we're dealing with witches and demons and vampires, then we're going to have to kill them like they did in the 1700s. I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, folks. It's the only thing that makes sense. Come on. I mean, I got a disability, and some of these people we're listening to don't have a disability, and they're thinking this is what we have to do. I'm like, all right, you're the one with the brains, right? I got a disability, so I'm with you. I see it. I see the madness. I see this thing. I've never seen anything like it. What is it? It ain't from God. I can tell you that much, right? This ain't London. This ain't any country but America, folks. Now, unless you talk to other people that say, well, it's the UN. We've joined forces. We are many countries, right? Well, therefore, it ain't America no more, folks, right? You can chalk another win up for us because we hit it on the button. It is no longer America, folks. It is a cesspool of other countries, right? UN, right? That's what it's become, folks. I got some work to do today. I got to go paint a fence again. My back's killing me. My hand, I've been paint on, paint off, paint on, paint off. But got stuff to do today before the rain comes. Now, folks, get ready. We got a huge storm coming. A mighty, mighty big storm coming. Be safe.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message and thank you for calling.
No, using brush. Painting the whole fence by brush. So I can get in every nook and cranny. So, like I said, folks, what's going on? I don't know. Uncle Ted's been talking about. A lot of people have been talking about it. This ain't any other country but America. What are we dealing with? We're dealing with a bunch of idiots, folks. A bunch of traffickers. A bunch of just psycho madmen, right? That's what we're dealing with, right? I'm tired of it. Everyone's tired of it. We got to nip it in the bud. Good morning, Bella. I'm glad to see you're here. I'm glad you're okay. I hope you're enjoying your day. But what are we doing? We're just letting people walk all over us. But what do? I don't know. I guess we go back to the 1700s, right? Right. Everyone's gone crazy. Everybody's they've lost their minds. It makes perfect sense. Vampire, curse, spell, voodoo. Yeah, it makes perfect sense, people. It makes perfect sense. Now, I want you folks to be safe. We got some big storms firing up this Sunday, this weekend. Things are going to be dropping down into 1,000 millibars. That it's predicted that there's going to be a tornado out of this somewhere, Chicago, Illinois, or down south, or out east, southeast. It's going to be a humdinger of a storm if everything comes together and forms right. Yeah, yeah, Bella. Big storm down there the other day. I was talking to Debbie, and last night, I think, before she went to bed, it was still raining. It was still raining out there. So be safe, get ready. We are preparing around here for it. We take storms and weather very serious. This is a known thing that could get very, very serious, and it is starting to get serious. And when you have a problem with your atmosphere and everything, uh, you're going to have hurricanes forming over land, which is very rare. Hurricanes form in the sea, but we are starting to see these things form over land, and that's a sign that shit ain't good, folks. Yeah, Bella, she messaged me last night, uh, and said it was still pouring out there, raining, power went out. There are flash flood warnings down there down south. So I am glad all my mods are okay. I know it's 10 o'clock. I know Debbie's probably sleeping. Bella's here, so I don't have too many more mod. I think I only got one more mod, Dave, but Dave ain't never here. He's too busy. So yeah, I mean, and there's a lot going on with the crime community now. Like I said, I was watching a little young lady last night, and she was saying some of these channels are being blamed for some stuff, and I was like, I can see that the way they've been acting, the things that they've been doing. It's almost like they've been inside of us, folks, right? Trespassing, whatever you want to call it, magic, whatever, spell curse. But yeah, yeah, you know, exactly. Now the whole Idaho 4 case, Delphi, Summer Wells case, it's just unbelievable. People, Bella says, people are out of control. Yes, lots of flooding, Bella said. Yeah, people are out of control, but we're going to get control of it. It's a lot worse in other countries. We're going to send all this crap back to these other countries. Now, folks, if you travel out of the USA, you best be safe. You best be safe. There is no safe haven no more. I mean, they'll tell you whatever you want. You know, they'll tell you whatever you want to hear. But you get caught, or somebody kidnaps you or something out of this country, you're screwed. Bottom line, folks, you're screwed. Things are going to be happening and changing here. After 2024 election, probably, it's going to be a zoo, but we're going to have to reclaim our country, right? I mean, this is what happens, right? This is what happens, and we know it's bad because innocent people are suffering. They're getting harassed. They're getting bullied. They're getting pushed all over. You know, the kids don't even want to go to school no more, folks. They don't want to learn. They're afraid. They're petrified to go to school. I don't blame these little kids. Now, I come from a time where we didn't have this in our schools. There might have been fights, but it was one-on-one fight, not a gang, no weapons. Uh, there was no rapes or killings in our school when I went to school, even high school. So I don't know who brought this to our country. I have no idea. But I know I wasn't raised that way, and I went through high school and grammar school in sports. I was a jock. So we just didn't have this kind of trouble in our country. This crap came from somewhere. It did not come from this country. I will grant that we have our problems with the racism, this stuff down south, and all this and that. And excuse me, but we didn't have the madness like this, and this madness is coming from somewhere, whether it be, I don't know, chemically induced or animal induced, rabies, whatever it may be. But this madness that these people, and it's going around, it's jumping around, it's something. Entity, I don't know, spirit, vampire. I'm guessing it's a vampire. I never went to a PTA meeting. What are you talking about, Johnson? Now, Johnson, be good, or we're going to have to get ready again. No, Trump will take you out again. Bella, I got a new mod, Trump. We're keeping an eye on him. We're watching my channel, make sure things don't go. These folks are so good, you click on their name and it hacks your computer. Right? It hacks your computer. We're on to these people. They can say whatever they want. We're in the courts are corrupt. We will never step foot in a courtroom, folks. We don't do courts. We handle things on the street. We just don't do courts. It's a proven fact they're corrupt. We got to go through the Congress and Senate. Everybody's going nuts because we got to go through all these testing, child tests that were rigged. You folks might be paying for kids that ain't even yours. If it didn't come out of your womb, if you folks didn't watch that kid 24/7 when it came out of your womb, there's a good chance it ain't your kid. We got to go through all this stuff because it was all rigged. It was all scammed. The whole system, right? All of it. Right, Mr. Trump? He gave us a thumbs up. We're on. Right? We are definitely on. So this is the problem we're dealing with in America. We are finding now that most of these creators in these crime cases put out fake information, photo opt, edited stuff. They sent most of you folks on a wild goose chase deliberately. Some of them all created this madness. And you guys know exactly what YouTube channels we're talking about. Created this madness. They all got caught scamming. And then when the drugs and the money and the views and the subs got cut off from them, they all turned on each other. They all turned on each other. And now we got these 4 or 5 channels out there that are just bickering back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, because they all got caught exploiting children. And there's more to come, folks. I wish there was something I could do about it, but there's nothing I could do about it. It's unbelievable. And then they turn around and blame their viewers and subs, right? For their madness. For their madness. It's unreal. Are there any left in America? Have they all been Have they all been bitten? I don't know. I don't know. Johnson, I ain't paying for your kid. Go do child scams somewhere else. We've had enough with this child, right? Please, I'm asking you. We've had enough of this child support scam and shit. They're locking people up for this. You know, you just can't come into people's chats, and it's been going on all over YouTube. Pay your child support. I don't have to pay child support. I don't have any kids. I got one kid that is through the courts legally tested. They were paid. They're all 20 something years old, 30 years old, one of them. This whole child thing crap, I don't know what you folks did. I really don't. I'm not Benny Keys. And here's another thing that's pissing me off. Are you folks jealous because Benny Keys pays $6 a month in child support? Are you guys jealous because you don't pay $6 a month in child support? Whose business is it of yours that Benny Keys pays $6 a month in child support? Whose business is it? You folks have taken on the role of what England and London people did, right? The same people that were doing the kidnapping and child kitty crap were the ones that were calling the parents, blackmailing them, right? Pay for your kid and we'll release them out of this sanction madness that they had these kids locked up. And we ain't going to go through it in America. This ain't London. This ain't Iraq. It ain't Iran. It ain't nothing of it. It ain't Germany. You know, it's none of this stuff. For one, if you have any child, let me tell you the laws, which the laws are different in each state. But in this state, if you owe child support and you get any lump sum of money, they take that sum of money and they give portion of it to pay for your child support if you owe child support. That's what happened to me, folks. That's the law. That was the first thing. You're going to be getting this amount of money. This amount of money is going to go towards, if you have any kids, they'll get this amount of money. So it's all been handled. And you folks coming in here trying to pull this child support scam caused many millions of people. We got to go through all these child support tests, all the DNA testing, because we found out that the labs were crooked. They were in someone's pocket. They were in someone's pocket, just like the mail. A lot of people ain't getting their mail. I got people saying, I sent you money. We never got it. Why? Because the mail system, Trump's buddy, your buddy, Mr. Trump, that runs the mail system, scamming people. This is ridiculous. We're burning it down. I know your politicians will look at you and say nothing's going to happen, but we're burning it down, folks. They know it. We've already got sanctions. Well, it's going to burn. Sorry, right? Let this be a lesson. Let it be a lesson. Let me refill my coffee. Right? They get their money, folks. It comes out of your child support, or it comes out of your retirement check, your disability check, whatever it is. They're double dipping, folks. They're paying. They might not even be paying the people they're supposed to be paying, and they're pocketing the money. The government, right? I don't know about that. Maybe the businesses that you work for that are supposed to be taking child support out of your of your working check. They've been pocketing it and not paying it. It they've been pocketing it and not paying it. I don't know what's up with Johnson. I don't know who sent him, but he was led on a wild goose chase. Whatever broad got into his head led him on a wild goose chase. We already know. I already know exactly who is my kid and who ain't. Okay, I don't know what's up with Johnson. I have no idea, Bella. I'm just interacting with a guy who puts himself out there on the interweb. I don't know, but just be good. I don't care about child support. This country is going down the tubes, folks. They're telling you, folks. The government is trying to tell you, folks, gently and oh so we are going to kill you softly, just like that song, killing you softly with your words, killing me softly, and that's what they're doing to you, folks. And you're worried about child support. They're worried about child support. And the government is actually coming out and telling you folks we're burning it down in their soft, gentle way. And they're worried about Flanagan's and Maltons and all these effing people with this child support shit. This is why this country is going straight down the tubes. It's unreal. Right? I don't know who these are. This lady can put you in jail. What? You got no proof of nothing. Right? It's got to be Griff. He's so worried about everybody's child support. When did they hire Griff to run child support, Bella? It's all about Benny Keys because he pays $6 in child support. What if Johnny was historically a serial killer? I ain't never killed anyone in my life, Johnson. You're pushing me to, but I ain't never killed anybody. If I killed somebody, I'd be in prison right now, Johnson. Believe me, they're trying to scam me. They're trying to build cases. I ain't never killed anybody, Johnson. Sorry. Right? I'm trying to make a movie, a documentary. I'm trying to just get things out, report on things that are going around in the world and in my small little town here. So this whole thing, I don't know. I don't know if it's one of my friends. Dave, is that you? I do. I went to school with uh, a dude in school. Last name Johnson. I just want to make sure he ain't nothing with me. It's been 40 years, 30 years since I seen him, but I always make sure these people ain't my friends that I grew up with in high school, if they were even our friends. Right? Don't worry, Bella. They all took off. Everyone's gone. But yeah, this whole thing going on, this battle between Benny Keys and Ernie Shell and Griff and all the rest of them, the people that they went ahead and blamed for everything, pulled away. No thanks, Doug. Josh, the lab, right? They all pulled away from this crap. And this thing is still going on between Griff, Ernie Shell, and Benny Keys, and now White Boy, right? Whose business is it of any of yours to be involved in any of this crap? These folks bring more havoc and murder on themselves, right? It's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. It probably is a woman, Bella. It's all right. I am. Bella says I haven't been on Griff's channel in a while. I haven't been working, or I've been working so much. Good, good, Bella. Good. Yeah, a lot of people are breaking away from it, right? I imagine they're going to cause wars within wars, right? How's the dollar store halls going? You've been dollar storing lately, Bella? They just built a brand new dollar store out here, about right in the next town. How brand new, just loaded with all kinds of stuff. And here's the thing: out of all of them, I thought Griff was the most level-headed out of all of them. Right? His whole SIM card thing. They have hot phones. That's all true. Right? They've been passing phones around between each other and all this and that. You know, uh, that's true. But somewhere down the road, Griff got Griff, Griff, the real Griff, or keeping it real with Griff. He's gotten uh, way too deep. He went down the rabbit hole way too deep. He can't get out. Oh yeah, yeah. He's threatening everybody, and I don't know if he's talking to me. I don't know if he's talking to whoever, but he's bringing more pain onto himself, or more problems, I should say. I don't know. I'm staying out of it. I watch all these channels just to keep up on what's going on. You got to watch them. You got to watch all these channels. You don't know how psycho these are. I mean, there's proof that these people were hiring hitmen. Uh, there's proof that they're in these secret organizations, gangs, and everything. This is very bad. Listen, I would not want any of my women or any children I had around any of these people, right? Not with all the rumors, too, right? It's very, very suspicious, very ugly, right? They're always calling the police on me. The police are always, it's nuts. And the cops are like, well, maybe you should cut down on your YouTuber, or uh, hire a security team or something, or right. I mean, I'm like, gee, we're just voicing our opinions, but I forget this ain't 1970 anymore. It's not 1980 where you can voice your opinion and people not flip out and go crazy. It's 2024 where if you say something someone don't like, it creates a war, right? We don't, it's unreal. I can tell you this much. Could I use a good lawyer just in case something happened? Yes. Right? I don't understand what these people talk about in all this paperwork and everything. Right? Street smarts are not college law professors. Some people don't understand what these people are talking about. Ooh, you get some paper. Ooh, you're in big trouble. See what this says? The sanction of 34 Sector 5D, 32D. Who the heck knows this? Right? Not that I'm not being sued. I'm not being sued or anything, but it's always good to have a lawyer in the background just to make sure you're safe. And I'm getting out of this thing. Bella's a lawyer, yes, in the 80s and 90s. You could go to sleep with your doors open. Exactly, Bella. You can fall asleep with your bedroom window open. if you lived in a good neighborhood. I lived on the outskirts of just about in the city. So, you could leave your windows open, but there was a good chance that maybe even a white person uh, would try and rip you off or whatever, or rape you or whatever. I used to live in a little town on the outskirts of Chicago called West Haven. Now, I know a lot of you people are saying, well, there's all this stuff out on West Craven, exactly, because we couldn't go ahead and tell you exactly where we lived. So I was from a little town called West Haven in Orland Park, Illinois. We used to live in Argo. We used to live in Oak Lawn, but we moved out of the main city part before you get into the city to a little subdivision that was brand new. It was being built. It was called West Haven. And then eventually the West Craven movie, the book, and all that came out. But it was actually West Haven. And we even had bad things going on in that town, right? People breaking in, raping women, stuff like that. So it's in every town, it's in every city, it's in every state. It was, Bella. It was a very safe. It was out. There was nothing but cornfields around. We used to ride our dirt bikes. We used to play football. We used to go play hockey at the end of the pond, retention pond. We had a good life, but as always, people moved in, and the town, the small little neighborhood, went to crap. Right? Went to crap. It went to crap. So, are we dealing with vampires now in America brought here from another country? Very well, possibly could be. I think one bit me myself. Now, is there any questions? I don't know who they are. They just open the door to anybody. It's like the country living here, right? It's like they just let anybody in. I wish Johnson would behave, him or her, whoever it is, right? Just behave, Johnson. You keep saying pay your child support. I don't owe any child support. If I owed child support, believe me, they would arrest me. They've done it before. Right? I don't owe any child support. My dues are paid, folks. Right? I paid my dues. I'm done. I'm done. I know who my kids are. I send them money when I can, and that's about it, folks. That's about it. All these people coming in my chat, I got kids by this. You people are nuts. I've only been with 5, 6 women my whole life. This whole child support scam crap that you folks are doing is just ridiculous. There ain't no way I was with 900 women, right? I think I wouldn't be alive. I'd be exhausted. Bella, don't pay any attention to them. Everything was paid as soon as they took it. As soon as I went on disability and got a lump sum from the government, they took that and it went straight for child support. They took that and it went straight to child support. They even contacted them. I even talked to the mother and she said, yeah, I'm getting the money. Everything's cool. I'm like, are you throwing a fit about anything? She's like, no, it ain't me. So it was a scam. People on the streets. It's a scam. I talked to my one daughter and I'm like, is everything cool? She's like, yeah, everything's fine. I got your birthday card and the money that you sent. Thank you very much. But yet they come in here and say, I got 900 kids, and they keep talking about child support. It's unreal. And then a couple of these child support people that came at me, they did the test and it wasn't even my kid. It wasn't even my kid, right? So we know that these people will scam you out of everything in America. It's like another country, a third world country. This is stuff that happened. This is a problem that was in another country and it has come to America. Maybe, I don't know. I'm Bella Johnson might be a woman. I'm not sure. I don't know. And that's another thing we're on is gender. We are going to make sure that people on the internet are who they say they are. You got these dudes coming in and they're women, right? They got a face of a woman with a woman's name and they're luring people, folks. They're luring people, your children, your husbands to their deaths. And that's another thing we're working on with YouTube and the government. You know, see, folks, we gave you freedoms. We gave you folks too many freedoms. And you chose to act like a woman and lure men and children to their deaths. We gave this country and the citizens too much freedoms. And we also put out too much technology at one time that these people should not have. Can we agree to that? And now we gotta fix it. And a lot of you people are bringing in these people from England, London. I'm not Johnny Depp. He packed up his shit and moved to London. I wonder why. Right? Nothing against Mr. Depp, but I wonder why. So, I'm going to try and finish my coffee peacefully. My other mod might be getting up here pretty soon, Debbie. Debbie, if you're out there watching, hello. She said it was pouring, Bella. Last night before she went to bed, she said the power went out and it was pouring rain. I wonder if it's flooding out there. Exactly, Bella. Bella's right. People took advantage of their freedoms that they had. Right? We gave them too much freedoms. These people are trying to find fathers for their kids. Folks, they're putting signs in the ground out here. Little cardboard signs, adopt a child. Call this number, right? This is a poverty town. There ain't too many rich people in this town. Why would they be putting up signs, adopt a child, in a town where it's mainly people with disabilities or retired people or people that cannot afford a child? Let me tell you why I think. Because they're kidnapped kids. They're probably trying to dump these kids before they get busted. That's probably why. It's a sick world. The government's trying to tell us softly but gently. They're killing you folks softly but gently. They're trying to tell you folks it's over with. We got to refix everything. Maybe Bella says maybe people that they think will take them pay for them, but not enough money to do it legally. Yeah, 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 she's right about that. They might be doing it on the side, Bella. Yeah, it's a very, very ugly situation. Bella, they're running me through the ringer. I'm going to be honest with you. They're running me through the ringer. They're pushing buttons. They're hacking. They're doing all kinds of stuff, right? I was on Griff's channel. Well, I wasn't on there. I was listening to it the other day, and someone claimed that I've been sending you and Savannah and other women photos of me. I'm like, no, I didn't send any photos to these ladies, right? They were claiming that I've been sending photos to you ladies. I'm like, no, I never sent any photos to them. Naked photos. I'm like, well, they might have them. My computer got hacked. My whole portfolio got attacked. My whole thing got stolen. So it's possible they're putting photos out there of me, but saying it ain't me, right? That is someone else. Well, I used to be a good looking dude. I have been known to be a ladies' man. That's what Griff was saying. Griff was asking me. Someone went into Griff's channel and told them I was sending photos to Savannah and uh, to Bella, and I'm like, I never sent any photos to them women, right? And for one, that's my private business. If I send a photo to a woman, it's between me and that woman, right? But see how easy it is that these folks, they just start rumors. Have I sent photos to a woman that I was uh, with? Yes, but that's between me and a woman. She sent me photos, right? You'll never see them because I don't kiss and talk. I don't kiss and tell or whatever that crap that these people are. So I don't know who started all this crap, but it wasn't me. And no, I haven't sent no photos to any women that didn't ask for it. If a woman came to me and said she was attracted to me and I was single and everything and wanted to flirt or whatever, that's between me and a woman. God, stop sending me photos of your junk. I ain't sending you photos. It's the hacker. It's definitely the hacker if someone hacked me. I haven't been sending photos to nobody. Matter of fact, dating sites right now and find my face all over or my portfolios all over, right? I wouldn't dare do that to Bella. Are you kidding me? I'd be locked up quicker than crap. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't dare do that to Bella. Johnson is saying, stop sending me photos of your junk. I haven't been sending any of your photos. What I think it is I think we're onto it. One of the women that had my photos are sending it to people. I got an email a while back from a lady I've never met, don't even know who it is. She's like, is this you? You know, I'm like, no, that ain't me. Quit sending me photos. I'm like, I haven't sent you nothing, lady. Right? My computer was hacked. And she's like, oh, is that your photo? I'm like, yeah, but I didn't send it to you. So give me it back. They're all, it's crazy. Crazy. So I imagine, Bella, they're coming from Griff's channel because why would someone go in there and claim that? You know. Now here's another thing, Bella. Batgirl, who's now in Griff's main clique, right? In his channel, one of his mods. Now I've seen her in other crime channels, and she was so cool. We joked around and everything, but I guess it's not the same Batgirl. Same photo. It's the same photo of the girl, but she's claiming that it's not her. Right? So that's the problem we have on YouTube, folks. It's espionage. And now we got Bobby Kennedy talking about how social media and YouTube has become a tool for CIA, Central Intelligence. Right? That Batgirl from Griff's channel live is from UK. Yes, I know. She was in other channels. We got along great. Every time I seen her, she'd say, "Hey Johnny, how you doing?" We were even joking and laughing. Well, I went into Griff's and said hello to her. I said, "Hey Batgirl, how you doing, sweetie? When are you coming home? You left me here with two bats. I'm raising two bats by myself." Griff got pissed. "That ain't your Batgirl. That's my Batgirl. Get out of here." Where are they coming from? I don't know. Yeah, I know. No, I've been staying out of Griff's and everything, and I don't know who told them I sent photos to Savannah and Bella and Debbie and everything. I'm like, no, I haven't. I haven't sent anybody photos of anything, right? Johnson, if you're mad that I haven't been sending you a photo of my personal photos when I was younger, good looking, and in the business, didn't get paid, but I'll send you one if it'll make you happy. If it'll make you stop yelling and screaming, causing trouble, I'll send you one of my portfolio photos of, if that's what it takes to cut. If they're blackmailing me photos, they want nude photos. Right? That's what they want. They're not going to stop till they get photos of me. It might make her happy. Johnson, if you're still watching, I guess so. If you'll quit harassing everybody. My God, I got to, I'm in high demand right now. Bella, I might need a manager or a lawyer. I don't know if you can cover both of them. I'm not sure. Right? Debbie's been handling the main mod thing and all the other madness. Excuse me. How much does it cost to keep you on retainer, Bella? Bella, I'm really having a problem on her, right? I got people that are watching my YouTube channel all over. The women are starting to recognize who I am. I got women walking around looking at I got women at the gas stations. I got people asking me, "Is that you on the, is that you singing the Aerosmith? Is that you?" Yeah, I got problems. I made myself huge. I'm in high demand. I can't believe it's all over a photo. All it is just, you've seen one, you've seen them all. God. Call me anytime. I will help you. I got your back. I hope, Bella. I'm not a rich man, but if I have to, I'll pay for retaining fees. Good God, it's unbelievable. Right? I'm actually thinking about getting a hold of Upchurch. Telling them Upchurch, I need you. I don't even want to go around Upchurch anymore. I don't even want to be. It's crazy. They're suing him for the Kylie Rodney case. They're suing Upchurch over the Kylie Rodney case. Oh, you handle any of the lawyer quick and swift stuff. Good. What is all into suing a town or a housing development? Yes, he sent me email about the lawsuit. Upchurch did? Yeah. Oh, he's screwed. Kid, he may, I like Upchurch. He's funny. He is a good singer. I even asked him on one of his videos, kid, are you related to me? You're so nuts. There's a good chance that we might be kinfolk. We might be kin. You're acting crazy, kid. You might be kin to me. Yeah, he is. I agree, Bowen. I do have a cousin that I haven't seen since he was a baby. He was my uncle's kid. My uncle was killed in a motorcycle accident on his Harley uh, many, many, many years ago when I was like 18. And that was the last time I seen my little cousin. Uh, I have kept in touch, and they say he's okay and doing good. But that's the thing when families separate, when there's a divorce and families separate, you lose touch with your kin, right? Because they separate the family. This kid might go with that part of the family, this kid might go with the other side of the family. And you lose contact with your kin, your blood. You know, Brian of church had his 10 minutes of being the celebrity. Yeah. Yeah. Don't pay any attention to Johnson Bella. She's just, or he's just playing games. That a lot of people don't like Upchurch anymore, folks, on these channels. And I've been telling them, come on, give the kid a break. He's young. He's into a lot of money. He don't know this whole world. You know, for one, he's wrapped up in the wrong people, in the wrong business. Right? Rap is a tough business, folks. Bunch of crazies. The brothers run that. Everybody knows the brothers built the rap thing. You don't go into the brothers' hood and tell them how to run the hood. And like I said, they don't come into rock and roll and tell me how to sing and play and what to do. You know, we don't know. We don't know. But if Johnson, if it'll make you feel better, I'll send you a photo of me, okay? As long as you quit coming in here asking for child support. Can I get a woman pregnant with just a photo? Bella, has there been any reports in court that you can get a woman pregnant by just sending them a photo of a penis or whatever it is? I'm not sure. You could maybe you can get by just looking at a woman. Maybe they can become pregnant. I'm not sure. If that's the case, everyone stay at least 100 miles away, circumference, from me. I don't need any more. I got kids. There's a leader saying I got 900 kids, but I've never touched any of these women. So I would have been exhausted, right? I don't know where that's coming from, but boy, did they send the government on a wild goose chase. They surely did. You could get them excited for sure, but pregnant, I'm not going to say nay. I hope not, right? I hope not. But whatever Johnson is coming in here for, what do you want, Johnson? I think Bella hit it on the. Johnson's upset because I ain't sending her or him photos. Which, if it's a him, I'm gonna throw up right now. There's nothing Nothing wrong with you people being, don't support it. I don't want it. Is Upchurch running AWP now? No.
We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message and thank you for calling.
I don't know. These people can't leave me alone. They keep calling me. Upchurch is not AWP and never was. No, he wasn't. He just gave him money. Ain't it funny now they're coming out now that all these people that supported AWP, Upchurch has been supporting people that were child molesters or on it or something like that. I don't know. This is nuts. Right? This is nuts. Madness. If anybody was a child rapist, they'd be in prison. I don't know. It's nuts. Yeah, I know. I got to go paint. I'm painting a fence again. Exactly, Bella Johnson. Don't know. Right? I don't know. The church channel has been telling me it's somebody around you that knows you real good. That's been doing this, causing this havoc. And I'm like, it's got to be a woman. That's exactly what I told the pastor. It's got to be a woman. Right? It's either a woman or it's a man that got caught trying to scam me for child support. It was actually his kid and not mine. Right? They got caught. They're pissed. I don't know. Maybe you might be right, Bella. You're kidding me. Josh, the lab, and Doug, no thanks, my nuts are numb, has started a recovery team. Their own recovery team. I don't know. Do they know how to dive? I hope. No thanks, Doug and Josh know how to dive. It's a woman. No man would care so much. A woman. Yeah. 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 You know what I've been doing? I've been telling these people why are you so upset at Benny Keys that he pays $6 a month in child support? I was paying $300-400 a month in child support. If the lawyer came to me and said you're going to pay $6 a month in child support, I think I would pay that $6 a month in child support. And for one, it's nobody's business what someone. That's the problem with America. These people got their noses in people's business 30, 40 years ago. They would have killed you people. They would have contacted the local mafia guy in the neighborhood. And they would have had you people killed for butting into people's business. That's the problem with America. It's okay to butt in someone's business if they ask you to. But if they don't ask you to and you focus on yourself because you want to be the superhero to all these women, that's what these guys want. These guys are sickos. And in order to go ahead and make themselves feel better, they take on the role of pay your child support. How could you do it? I can't believe you. Trying to be the superhero. And really, it ain't none of their business. And that's what the problem of America is. These people stick their nose into people's business when they're not asked to. And then you go to the mothers and you say, hey, did you hire these people to go ahead and collect child support? These people off of the streets? No. You know, and they just take it upon their. It's a scam, folks. But my question is why is it anyone's business that he pays? Exactly, Bella. Bella says, I can't tell you from legal. He is paying more than $6 a month. He probably is, but who gives a crap? You know what? Some of these men and women don't even go into court. They handle it themselves on the, between each other, which it should be. It's not the court's problem. It's not the government's problem. It was a gift from God that these people turned into a money making machine. They don't care about that kid at all. Not either one of them. The only one that cares about that kid is the one that has custody of him. Why? So they can get that money. So they can get that money. They have taken child support and now they have turned it into a weapon. It is wrecking this country. You don't have this problem in other countries, folks. They don't go through the court system for child support and all that crap. The government stays out of it. They might help. They might assist the families, but they don't go into families' business. Right? That's a separation of state and God. And they can't even uphold their own laws. Johnson says, no thanks, is very serious about discussing his stand-up routine for a crime channel. I understand what you're saying, Johnson. I understand that. Right? But you got to have some comedy in this. If you do nothing but crime and watch children being slaughtered and people being killed all day, eventually, and it's a proven fact and been studied, eventually you will become a killer and you will become an idiot and cold to anything. So that is proven fact and has been studied by high scientists and everything. That if you watch this stuff 24/7, death, murder, slaughtering of people and children, right? Kiddie porn crap and everything, you yourself will become insane. Psychosis. You become cold to the world, right? Now look at Betty Washam, right? Betty Washam, I even watched her channel before. Right, what they're saying about her and everything, and her putting out her own daughter and all that, watching all these kiddie porn videos, admitting to it, it's just madness. Madness. And she claims she's divine, and some people are saying she's a witch and she's evil and all this. I'm like, this is madness, man. Right? Another thing that people took that we gave freedoms to, YouTube. And they've taken YouTube and they've destroyed YouTube. Betty Washam. Yeah, they're going crazy about it. And I did used to watch her channel all the time. All the time. But now I don't know what it is. They're just they've all gone mad. Completely mad. Right? Completely mad. All right. We will be back to YouTube when the rent is due. What are you talking about? I already paid my rent. That's another thing. Congress, Senate, White House, Pentagon. Every time you guys give me a raise, the housing development takes part of that raise. I know the government is trying to get me on my feet. They're backing me. I'm backing them. They're trying to get me out of poverty. They know I didn't put myself there. It was not my fault. I didn't bring this disability onto myself. But as soon as the government gives us some money, it goes right out of our pocket. Do you understand, Mr. President, Congress, Senate? The housing development that we live in, as soon as you give us $20, the housing development's going to take 10 of that, or 8, maybe $5 of that, right? They're going to get theirs. So do you see the madness that we're going through? It's a recycling thing of each time the government gives us a raise, then the housing development has to redo our rent, our lease, because now we're making more money. So each year, every time, I had to redo a lease 2 times in 1 year. I had to re-sign a lease 2 times in 1 year because they gave us a raise, when Mr. Trump gave us a raise. Right? This is madness, folks. All the paperwork I had to go through, again, signing paperwork. Exactly, Bella. Exactly. Anyone on YouTube has metadata. Yep. Yeah. No, they don't understand that, Bella. They don't know. It might be one of my ex-girlfriends that I used to date. It might be a disgruntled woman that wanted me to send them photos and I wouldn't send photos. I'll send you a photo, Johnson. All right? I'll send you a photo. It's no biggie. Right? I'm trying to find a, a good medium where we can get along on this channel. Right? It could be, or it could also be your neighbors. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's proven fact. They've been watching my channel here. And they have been stalking me. And they do, if my door's open or my window's open and shades are open, they will come walking right past here. And what gets me is they come walking past here and they know I'm filming. There's a sign right outside my window that says filming crew, filming. I even put on there working on filming outdoor videos, and they come in. Then they want to be, then they call the office or whatever. Take that camera down. I'm on film. Well, the police have already came here and said I'm allowed to film my own property and outside my own property or apartment that I am right now occupying. Right? So it's all a scam. Right?
We are unavailable
Anything
to
to
take
get
your call.
money.
Please leave a message and thank you for calling.
Christ, they threaten me every day here. If you don't do this, we're going to kick you out. We'll take your disability away. We'll take your benefits away. It's unreal. I got police knocking on my door. What are you doing? Someone made a call. Why didn't you call the police? We called the police. I don't know how many times. They keep telling me to take my medication. So I almost OD'd on my medication. You know what the problem is? Why I'm hacking up a lung in the morning? Because I fall asleep with my air conditioner on. And then I wake up in the morning and I open up the door. It's freezing cold in here. And then I let the hot air in. And that causes me to cough or my voice to go out. And if you know anything about music, and if you're a singer, you know that weather conditions will affect your vocal cords. Why don't people do any history on anything? Why don't they do any research on anything? Right? I don't know. But yes, weather cold conditions, going from cold to hot, from hot to cold, will cause vocal cord defragmentation. It will cause it to have problems. You'll cough, your throat will get tickly. It'll even affect your lungs, the way you breathe, whatever. Bella said, wait, what? Oh, heck no. What is she talking? What, Bella? What are you talking about? Neighbors? Yeah. Yeah, it could be my neighbors trespassing. One day I woke up, I looked like a prune. It's all wrinkly. I'm like, I'm only 50 years old. This ain't me. Right? Yeah, hackers or trespassers, vampires, I call them. No, she's right. Bella's right. Like, she's a lawyer. She knows what she's doing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who's running the place. I don't know what's going on, but they've been acting like a zoo. I spent money on this place, my own money. My own money. Try and make it better, right? Put in a patio, put in plants, mulch. Yeah, we're tired of it. But I got some work to do, folks. Johnson is right about one thing. I do have a fence to paint today. So I am going to go paint for a couple hours today. I got some work to do. I do work, folks. Even though I'm on disability and the doctor said I should be relaxing and chilling out, I do go and make money because you're not going to get rich off of Social Security or disability. You got to, even though you do get some help from the government, you're not going to get rich. I do it just to stay active, to get out, get some sun, and get some extra cash. Johnny, you can call me anytime and let me know if you need legal help. I'm here. All right, Bella. Thank you very much, sweetie. I appreciate that. And I've been talking to Debbie, uh, about things and everything, and the YouTube channel and all this and that, and making changes and trying to do better on my channel and everything. Everybody wants me to get back to playing music and all kinds of stuff. I do want to learn how to do this stuff. I want to be a great creator, right? With editing, right? There's a difference from when I grew up. Editing was cutting film, right? You cut film and spliced it together. This whole computer stuff is a lot easier, they're saying, but to some of us that grew up in the 70s and 80s, there was only one way to edit anything, and that was cut and splice film. And some of them dudes were real good. But today is different, right? Debbie is smart. I don't know, she might be. Good morning, Shorty's Adventure. So I got some work to do. Folks, make sure you check out Johnson's channel. Make sure you check out Bella Blaney's channel. Make sure you check out Debbie Fox's channel and Shorty's Adventures channel. So make sure you're all doing good. You better drink a lot of water, Shorty's Adventure. Drink a lot of water. Yes, thank you, Shorty. Thank you. I've been watching your videos. I just don't go into chats no more. It causes too much madness. I am going to finish my coffee. I'm going to finish my coffee here, and then I'm going to go do some painting on a fence for a couple hours. It's a giant fence. Whole backyard. I mean, it's not giant, but it's pretty big to be painting on and with a brush. doing the whole fence with a brush. Bella, Shorty's Adventures channel is a channel where she does a lot of, she sings, she plays a lot of music stuff. It's almost like a disco hall thing, lights going everywhere. And, a lot of people go in there and yes, Bella, have a great day. Yes, Johnson, I'll go back to playing. It's got to be Dave. Might be David. Same three. It's either David or Joe. Or it's a woman, somebody. Could be one of the guitar channels, or it could be one of the crime channel people. But it's a great channel, Bella. Everyone goes in there. It's a good time, happy at Shorty's Adventures channel. Yes, I'm gonna go. I got a fence to paint for a couple hours. And folks, get ready. We got some storms coming this weekend. I think they'll be here Sunday, Saturday night or Sunday. And like I said, when the barometric thing gets down into the 1,000 area, that's a pressure drop. That means you're going to have massive storms. And they're pretty much saying that we're going to have tornadoes out of this storm, right? And they're saying winter. We might have a pretty cold winter up here up north, which is good, right? We got to get back into our old rotation of weather before we all dry up. It's almost like a curse. Everything's drying up. It's not good. Not good. I want to thank the moms. I want to thank Debbie. She might still be sleeping. I want to thank everyone, even Johnson, for stopping in. I wish Johnson would be polite. It's got to be a man, Bella. Right? We can come to this terms, Bella. Either it's a man or a woman. Either way, they really need to behave themselves. Excuse me. You folks have a great day. God bless. And thank the Lord for another day. Great, incredible women. And some of you are cool dudes. Have a great day.